So I usually come up here and I talk about something that's very depressing. I'm usually doing a lot of crying, it's really dramatic, but today we're going to talk about something fun. So who is ready to talk about something fun?
Yeah.
That's right, okay, now we're going to talk about slavery. All right, so the year is 1908. A woman, a former slave, gives birth to an Izetta Cole. Now, Izetta Cole is my great-grandmother. Now, how do we get to our story today? It's not 1908. Well, 109 years later, Izetta Cole dies. And this happens to be right in the middle of while I was working on my guitar for class. This was very difficult for us in the family. We flew down to Missouri for the funeral, and we flew back, and I had a week to build a guitar out of nothing. And so what I decided to do was go into my garage, and I saw a Crush. And I said, hey, this kind of looks like a guitar. So I put some strings on it, and that was that. Over the years, I added frets to it. I taught myself how to play the guitar. I learned more about the guitar because at the time of building this, I did not know how to play the guitar. So that happened, and about 2 years ago, my life changed forever. I've spoken a bit about this before, and it got very difficult for me. And last July, my life changed again. It stopped, really. And I haven't built anything in the last 2 years. But in preparation for the speech, I worked for the last 2 weeks to fix up the guitar because the guitar happened to be in disrepair. I worked assiduously to get it to a good state today. It's important to me that it works and that it sounds good because for me, this isn't just a guitar, it's my great-grandmother. And I like to think that her spirit lives on every time I play it. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. The amount of adversity that it's taken to stand here before you today is insane. I really don't believe it. I actually have spaced out this whole time while speaking to you because I can't believe I'm finally up here. I remember Raj's speech about conquering your fear. That's why I'm here today. I cried on the way here because this is more to me than just a speech. It's more to me than just a guitar. And while I was working on it, I remember what Julia said about perfectionists not finishing as much as everybody else. And let me tell you, there are plenty of things I could obsess over on this thing. So I look all you guys in the eyes and I say, we all have the same thing in common. We've all been through something. I don't know what everybody's been through. Some of us have certain pitfalls. Not everybody has a connection to slavery. Some people may have a connection to sexual assault or what have you. But we don't have to let that define us. We can break free from the chains of bondage and step into the chains of freedom. What's this talk about the chains? Why do I care so much about the chains? Well, the guitar has chains. My lovely assistant will now bring me the guitar. And the thing that most people get going about this is I call it the showstopper. See, it does a bit to get everybody kind of out of their seats.
Oh, no.
But recently, I replaced it with the Annihilator.